Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to a much-needed update on Bonk. We're going to do a full update. We're going to talk about some technicals, talk about some fundamentals, hopefully everything you need to know. For those of you who watched my last video, which was, I think, 2 days ago, what we said back then, well, was it 2 days ago? I'm not sure. But then the price was still holding on to 15,000 here. Or at least that's the price level that I call 15,000. I think you know what I mean. It was still holding on to that, but then I also said is that, the only way in which we can really rally is if we get some sort of a breakout above a major resistance level. That would be 17,500. And back then, if you look at the open interest, back then the open interest definitely was not good enough. The open interest was still dropping down. But what I said is that, then it's more likely, and this is, you can just watch the video, all right? You can just quickly skim over it and see that I said this because this was to be expected. What I said is that it's most likely that we'll drop down to this level right here between 12,500 and 13,000. And that will try again from there. And from there, you can see that we actually got some solid open interest build up, some momentum build up. So now we're actually rallying. So I wanted to talk about that. Now, did I take this trade? No. Should I have taken it? Yes. But I wasn't much behind the charts due to some personal circumstances. So unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. I mean, there's enough money to be made in the markets. And Bonk might potentially, or it might just rally up way higher. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And like I said, I mean, right now, what's great to see with Bonk, and this is, I mean, for all of you who say I'm only negative on Bonk, because quite a lot of people are saying that, it's just not true. I'm just bullish when Bonk is bullish, and I'm bearish when it's bearish, because that's the correct way to go about it. And I said that we could turn bullish from this level. Doesn't matter. All right. Right now, what you can see is that the open interest is gaining. All right. Open interest and also volume, but volume matters to a lesser extent, is growing. So at this moment, I mean, if you zoom out, Bonk is definitely not bullish, right? But if you zoom in, Bonk is definitely bullish. All right. And definitely on the short term, we're showing strong momentum. So then I mean, this has multiple reasons. I mean, 12,500 is strong technical and psychological support. Solana is doing relatively good right now. And just in general, it was time for some bullish momentum for Bonk. But now the big question is can this turn into a big rally? Because obviously Bonk has already lost a lot of percentages over the last couple of weeks. So now we've rallied about 30%. I think we can rally higher, all right? Because right now we're at 200 EMA, right here around 17,000. There's stronger resistance, and that's really the main resistance. And you can also see that right here historically between 17,500 and 18,000. And that, in my eyes, is the main resistance level. If we really want to get a huge rally or a big sustained rally with Bonk, that's the level technically between 17,500 and 18,250. That's the level we need to break above. All right, that's it. So whether I think we're going to break above that is difficult to say. I do think we will get there, all right? At this moment, there's just nothing bearish about Bonk on the short term. So I do think we'll get there, but it's always difficult to predict how a crypto will react to a certain resistance level. And to be honest, I mean, obviously, Bonk, with everything that we've seen over the last 2 months or so, there's definitely a possibility that Bonk will break above 18,000 here and will rally up to the next price target, right? So that would probably be right here at around 22 or 21,500. So that possibility is here, but I cannot say whether we can break above that or not. It depends fully on whether the open interest is able to continue growing after hitting that resistance. And at this moment, if I zoom out, technically, the market structure is still bearish, and you have to go along with the market structure. So this is all great, but this is a strong resistance as well. And the market structure, like I said, if you zoom out, is bearish. So I have to say that that I think we'll get up there, but that from there, it's more likely that we'll get a drop back down to 12,500 and 13,000. That's not what I hope that will happen. That's just technically what looks to be most likely. But like I said, if we hit that resistance and we barely get any resistance from it and the open interest keeps growing, then we'll definitely break out above that. But that's not something I can say right now. And that's also not something I think you should bet all your money on. But those are my thoughts. All right. So if you do have any questions, let me know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.